This video is going to look at Baddeley's encoding study. So the first thing you've got to realise is this study is not on your specification. It's something we can use as part of an answer about encoding, but you don't need to know it inside out. So first thing we're going to look at is the research design for this study. So the independent variable for this study was there was two different lists of words. We're looking at acoustically similar words, so words that sound the same, against acoustically dissimilar words, so words that sound different. And the other independent variable was semantically similar words, so words that mean the same thing, versus semantically dissimilar words, words that mean something different. So we're looking at differences between two different lists here. And the dependent variable was a score on a recall test out of 10 words. So they didn't need to just recall the words themselves, but also the order that the words were presented as well. Now for this method, each of the four groups here were given a slideshow of 10 different words, and the words were each displayed for 3 seconds each. Now, the four different groups we've got one group learn acoustically similar words. So words such as cap, hat, sack, they sound similar. Next group had acoustically dissimilar words that don't sound the same, cow, dad, lead. We've got one group learning semantically similar words, so words that mean the same thing, big, large, huge. And the fourth group learning semantically dissimilar words, so words that don't mean the same thing, hot, pen, man. So these are our four groups. Now, the participants had to recall the words in the order that they appeared, and this was repeated 4 times for each of the groups. And after the fourth trial, all the participants had a little break, and they completed a different task, completely unrelated to the word lists. And then to their surprise, they were asked to recall the list of words again after that break. Now, the results of this study. The results showed that acoustically similar words were harder to recall than acoustically dissimilar words. So words that sound the same are harder to recall. Words like cap, hat, sack, they're more difficult to recall than words that sound different. And they also found that semantically similar words were harder to recall than semantically dissimilar words. So it's harder to remember the order of words such as big, large, huge than words that do not mean the same thing. So a word list that had hot, pen, man is easier to recall than words that mean the same thing. So when assessing short-term memory, performance was worse for acoustically similar words. So words that sound the same, people did worse on. But performance was better overall for the semantic condition than the acoustic one. So people generally remembered words that were semantically different than words that sounded differently. So what can we conclude from this? Well, the main conclusion is that Baddeley stated that long-term memory is encoded semantically. So our long-term memory remembers things based on their meaning. And this comes from the fact that that last condition, that fifth condition where they did it after the break, performance was better for the semantic condition than the acoustic one. So people always remembered the words that were semantically similar, but they did better in that condition after the break. And furthermore, Baddeley concluded that short-term memory encodes information acoustically. So our short-term memory remembers things based on sound, because performance on the short-term conditions was always worse for semantically similar words.